All right, here we go. It is July 29th, 2026, which is a pretty significant day for me because it actually, July 29th, 2025 was actually my first ever day in the market. So 1 year of trading, which is pretty crazy. But today, not gonna lie, this was not a good day for me mentally. I think it started just with the fact that I couldn't really identify a bias for the day. Like I had, like I was looking at this and I was like, okay, like oh no, what did I do, bro? Please. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So I was looking at this and I noticed we're literally within the exact same range as yesterday. And I figured, this is FOMC day. Like, we may just straight up range for today. Um, I may trade FOMC. I'm not sure. I actually am up on the day. I'm up. I'm up $1,314, which is because I have a new account. This is a Lucid 150K, and I'm actually trading it on my phone. I'm not able to execute on the integrated broker and deep charts, which is really annoying. And it's actually the first trade of the day, which I actually took a long, which I am not proud of this long. Um, this is a trade where this was the point where I kind of still thought we might just like range for the day. But I did write in my trade journal, this was a C trade because there was zero market context associated with this trade. So, like, at the time, the market was very balanced. We were like, the reason I shouldn't have taken long here, by the way, is because we were holding this balance below these moves down, right? We're not retracing these moves and we're balanced. So at this point, it's very clear the market is accepting lower. Like, this is not just a failed auction on the high time frame, like the 3 month, for example. We have value area low right here. We're not going to be going back up there. We're accepting value here. So with that in mind, I should never have taken this long, but I got the entry trigger, and honestly, like, this aggression upwards. I'm not gonna lie, if I was on the integrated broker, I would have been able to get my stop to break even on this trade. Unfortunately, on my phone, I just couldn't like get my stop to break even in time, and I was targeting Asia highs. I mean, this is just value area high of like the profile. So I mean, not a good trade. Really bad. Should not have been looking for longs here at all. Like my reasoning was sellers had failed here. Like you can see, kind of the sellers are failing, and then we had an entry trigger here with the tape speeding up and the buyers stepping in. So long there, got stopped out. And honestly, like, if I hadn't taken this trade too, I was thinking about, after I saw this big down candle print and I saw on Bookmap how aggressive the sellers were and I knew buyers had failed, I was thinking of closing it and just shorting immediately and going for this these lows right here, or I think these lows right here. But I didn't do that because I didn't want to, like, I don't know, I just didn't do that. So the second trade I took, this contributed to my tilt a lot, I have to say, today, because I was very tilted today. Had this zone from this move down, and this is also a high delta zone right here. Oh, not right there. Right here. Very high delta zone, very aggressive sellers here. And we came back up into this fairly quickly, retraced it, and I was ready to enter here. I knew this could definitely rip. Had my stop up here. My target at the time was these lows, and this is another mistake on my part. I'm gonna delete this third trade here because it's not really relevant yet. This external. Oh wait, let me get rid of this too. This external low here was the target for this trade. I did not end up making this much. I actually got trailed out of my stop. I think my stop might have been a little bit lower because I was at this point I was up like $60. I was basically break even because this long failed, and then this I was break even on. This was I was trailing my stop above the aggression zone. So this was the full target. This was the first zone of like aggressive sellers. Trail below there. Then we had this move down on this candle at 8:10, or I guess 10:10 of Eastern. This is the next zone. And so I had trailed my stop right above this zone and got stopped out, and then it ran. And so at this point, I was basically break even the day. I was probably like, I'm going to be done for the day here probably. I was kind of within Claude. I was doing some like analysis. I've been doing analysis in Claude with all that historical data I downloaded. So this zone I actually came up with down here, this was actually a pre-market zone that Claude came up with basically as a possible bounce zone if these swing lows were to break. And at this point, these swing lows had broken. And again, this is probably where the market is going to go, because historically, this is about where the market has gone in the past when we have this kind of structure. Really helpful, actually, because since I knew that, I ended up missing this move down. I honestly was kind of tilted, was not paying attention after this trade got stopped out. There was a low volume node here. We do have a high sell delta. This is like the exact same setup as before. It was actually a good setup. Oh, wait a minute. This was the trade I actually caught. Sorry. This is the other trade that I didn't catch. Again, pretty much the same setup here. Once sellers get aggressive here. Actually, this honestly is not looking that good. I can see why I didn't like really notice this, because I think this sell delta was created when sellers pushed this price down here. I don't think it was there from before. But this was my next zone I was watching after this move down. I knew we could still go lower because of this historical zone down here. So I saw the low volume node. Again, the same setup, low volume node. This is like the classic negative gamma setup for me. Low volume node, high sell delta. Entered on aggression of sellers. My entry was not good, dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my entry was fucking trash, bro. I was not actually targeting the this zone. I was actually targeting 2500. This was a liquidity level on Bookmap. So I targeted that. I was trailing my stop again. And when we broke this low, I trailed my stop to this low right here and got stopped out. So that was the trade I made the $1,300 on. I was break even until this trade, made $1,300, and yeah, overall trading day. I mean, analysis again. My analysis has been on point this whole week. I think like I'm getting a lot better at trading negative gamma conditions when we have these strong trends. Obviously, identifying these low volume nodes combined with these sell delta zones are super powerful setup for me. It works out like every time. I just honestly like this week I've been my own worst enemy with my trade management. Like I before I was basically just trailing my stop above bars. Like a bar down goes, I trail my stop above it. Now I think I was doing a little bit better job here today, at least with like the trailing stop above the aggression zones. Like it makes sense, right, that if we have an aggressive zone, like these zones here, like we didn't get above them. I mean, I had my stop above this zone instead of this zone. So yeah, I don't know. I do like the trailing stop, but it's definitely eating away at profits, especially this second trade. Like this second trade could have been really good. This was my full TP was actually hit on this. Yeah. So either way, green on the day. And actually, this is my first day I've like significantly won this week. Yesterday was a break-even day. Monday, I think I made like barely anything. So again, and also like a lot of mistakes made today. The first trade, like not moving my stop to break even quickly, right? Like that's a lot of my trade management is getting stop to break even quickly, right? Like on this long, like obviously this was a terrible trade, but if I could have gotten my stop to break even. Like I just need to get used to the phone. Like I don't know, the stop is just harder to set on the phone, and it's like I gotta calculate my size and everything. Like it's not a quick process, and then the market moves quick. Like the market does not give a fuck. So anyway, that's it for today. Long. It feels like a long day today, dude. Like this felt like an absolute battle today. But it's only Wednesday. Still got a lot of week to go. So